Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Here we are going into tutorial number 6 of the quad focus of Passion Fleur. Passion Fleur. Okay, Fleur. Passion Fleur. Passion Fleur is what we're getting into. Tutorial number 6. Obviously today I am going to combine it with Rose Decadence. It is a cloudy day, so the lighting is really phenomenal. But I'm gonna pair it with this one today, and I think I want to do something a little bit more warm. But looking at this, I think Rose Fire Glow is a little bit deeper than the copper. What is this one? Corruption? Scandalous? Scandalous. Do I really want to go that route today? We'll see. We're gonna do something with the focus of this, obviously. And I think today I am going to continue using the blush Diamond and Glow. So what, 2 videos ago I did the cool tone one, which was Daria, which is my absolute favorite. Oh, let me do it this way. So yes, 3 creams and then 3 powders. I think 7 grams each. 7 grams each, which is phenomenal. Last video I did the citrus, which was definitely more of the warm. 3 creams, 3 powders. So I think since my foundation is a little bit darker on me, the Dior, I am going to continue using this one, Sazai. And I think I'm going to do the, was it the diamond powder was really intense, or was it the glow extreme diamond powder? Okay, got it. Do I want to do a little cool though? Diamond powder and glow extreme. I don't know. We'll see which one I really get into. I'm still using the 40 and 50 mixed together from the full coverage, undercover, forever undercover 24-hour full coverage. And I think for the rest of the videos, I'm going to continue using these because I really want to go through what I have just to really downsize it to my Urban Decay, Too Faced, Pat McGrath, Becca, and Charlotte Tilbury for complexion. I think that's all I have. I have like a few of NARS, Sheer Glow, but I don't think I'm gonna expand on that. But let me get my eyes ready and prepped with the Pro Filter by Fenty Beauty, and we'll get into this tutorial. I think we'll do a little bit more warm, coppery-ish today. And I still don't have any makeup remover because that order doesn't come until tonight. So I figured still gotta push through and make a video. But we'll see what we do today. We will see. Let me prep my eyes and we'll get right into this tutorial. Alright, so eyes are prepped. Tape is on. I hope they're twins. This is as good as it gets. So I'm gonna go in with the Skin Show Pink Dawn first via finger. I'm going to use that as the brow highlight. I'd rather go ahead and put this down now so I could go back over with this just to kind of blend out the edges. Perfect. And I'm noticing there's a lot of pink reflect in the shadows, which is actually really cool. So no matter what, you kind of get this iridescent pinkness to it. So after this, I think this is going to be my last tutorial for my quad focus, but after this I'm definitely going to go more into the one and done, where I do these eyeshadows individually just to see how well they work on their own, just because I can. Actually, let me just go with a big fluffy brush and just blend all of that out. And my main reason of doing the one and done series, which you guys will see, which was actually supposed to come out before I started this tutorial, this quad focus, but because I got this first, I figured why not? Why the stink not? I think that is more accurate. There we go. So you guys will be seeing me doing these shades individually one by one because I just like to see if other people can create or what their view is on what their view is on the quads and how creative they like to get. So that was my main reason why I started the one and done series, which I will continue more in the future. Next, I'm going into Scandalous, right? Going in with a fluffy brush, and I'm gonna put that right in the middle. And I'm debating if I want to bring extreme black to this or not. Perfect, and just adding it. Oh gosh. I swear this quad is more of a complementary eyeshadow palette more than anything, in my opinion. And then getting a fluffy brush and just buffing out those edges. Because next, just wing that out a little bit. Gonna go in with Fire Glow, Rose Fire Glow. And that's gonna be in the inner corner. Oh, this is so beautiful. Just to do that. See that shift? See that shift, y'all? Ooh, ciao. Let me go do the other side and we'll be right back. So this is where we are at. Ooh. This is so beautiful. All right, so now I'm gonna dip into the Nocturne, Plum Nocturne. And then just really start to create that smokiness. Do I really want to go into extreme black? I don't know. But let's just go and see how much of this we could really get up into. So obviously with this quad, not that much multi-dimensional type of looks compared to the motherships. But if you are somebody who likes more of these warm tones, pinky warm, neutral, cool, warm, because this definitely has an abundance of cool, or a good balance of cool and neutral, warm for me. And just really build it up to what you like. Blending, blending, blending is what this really comes down to non-stop, no matter what. So 6 tutorials so far. And the thing I notice about this quad is that they all start to kind of look the same. So there's really no distinction fully between the looks, it kind of seems like, because they really all start to look the same. But I do like this combination right now is starting to remind me of the Natasha Denona's Cranberry palette. See what I mean? This quad, the story has been done. It's very familiar, but it's different. It's unique. And was it made in Italy or? Made in the US of US and important ingredients. You know, these are very hit or miss from Pat McGrath, but this quality is actually really good. Stepping it up, US of A. Coming through, I see. Perfect. So let me just go and continue blending this out. I think from here I'm just going to add on some mascara. Do I want to do black, extreme black? Do I want to add some black to this? You know what? Nope. We'll just keep it quad focus. Continue to add this Plum Nocturne. And then I will show you guys in a moment where we are at. All right. So this is the final look. I was going to add some extreme black, but I'm just leaving it as is because it's a quad focus. And I'm going to let Plum Nocturne do its work. It doesn't get as deep as I want it to be as deep, but we have previously seen in the previous tutorials that it does add some punch and you can really amp it up for sure. But for the most part, this is the final look. I'm living for it. Definitely a huge complimentary palette to like some other palettes that are already out by Pat McGrath. As a standalone, I think it's cute, but it's not like something that hasn't been done before. I will say that much. But like I said, if she redid the packaging of this and relaunched it in the pink, I probably would have bought that too, because I really do love the Rose Decadence. It definitely has a lot of standalone shades. Maybe I would have taken out the Hedonistic Rose and maybe add the Aubergine, Extreme Aubergine from the Bronze Seduction into that quad or that palette, just to really give it that oomph. But for the most part, it's a cute quad. It's cute. But let me go ahead and do the rest of my face, and you guys will see the final look. And then from here, I think I am just gonna go ahead and go into my one and done shade. Look at that, the beard. One and done shade quad focus, where I will individually create a look with these shades. I think I should have shaved. Oh well, but I need to get ready for an interview after this, and then I have work tonight. So regardless, oh, this is also the Milk primer, which gives me that subtle glow that I love oh so much. But yeah, so let me get this face done and ready for the final look. I think I do need to buy another one of these because this is still one of my favorite primers, next to the Yves Saint Laurent Touche Éclairante primer as well, because it really blurs out everything on the face. Anything with blurring, I love for my photography, because it really helps when it comes to the editing aspect, because I don't really gotta Photoshop the pictures at all, really. But oh, and that's gonna be the next thing. I will be doing more behind the scenes stuff of my shoots, of how I get my model ready, the makeup and everything. So be on the lookout for that. So I will be bringing you guys into my world of beauty and photography. I'll see you in a moment. All right, so this is where we are at. I think I added a little bit too much of the 60, no, the 50 into this foundation. I got a little too excited to be tan, but I figured from here we are gonna go into the citrus palette again, and I'm gonna go ahead and start with the diamond. Diamond are a girl's best friend. I'm gonna do the cream diamond actually. Just gonna go ahead and add that on, since I went a little too overboard with the darker foundation. It's a dream, right? Because in Vegas, this shade will match me perfectly. Thank you, COVID. So, gonna put that down first. Next, going into, where is, you know what, no, we're gonna do the Estee Lauder, nope, Cocoa, where's the Cocoa? Cocoa Naughty is what we are gonna go into from Fenty Beauty. I did order some bronzers because they were 22 euros, so I ordered two. Don't need it, but I wanted it. So, going in with the Cocoa Naughty first. The shades I actually ordered was Bronze Dawn and Desert Glow. So once they show up here in the Netherlands at our store at Douglas, then I will decide if I want to get more, which I don't need anymore. Because I keep forgetting I still have the Anastasia Beverly Hills one, my Charlotte Tilbury bronzers I still have also, but I think for the rest of the year, I'm cooling it on my spending with makeup because we want to get a house. So, grown up things first, and then play things next. Perfect. Going in. Oh, Like this just gives a really beautiful hint, a whisper of a bronze. And I know Alicia Archer, I think it's her last name. She recently did a video of her top 5 bronzers for the summer, and I actually really do love the fact that she went in and explained what bronzers are to her and how she uses it specifically. There's really no right way, wrong way of using it. I use it for specific reasons in specific ways, and I strictly use bronzers to bring shape and warmth to the face. That is it. I do not use it to contour, tan tour, or whatever it was called. That's the only reason why I use it. Now, you know what? I'm gonna go on top with this, not on top, but probably more in the back, because I think I just want to keep this more bronze than anything. We're gonna live on the edge a little bit. Ooh, oh, she's coming in really tan. She's coming in real cute. And then with the blush brush, going into the Cocoa Naughty, this is what we're going to do. As a blush. Perfect. Still got some of that glow going. Boom. Oh, that's what I want. There we go. Now next, I'm gonna go in with Glow Extreme or Diamond Powder. I really don't remember which one, like really. Let's do Diamond Powder, which is going to be this one. As you can tell, this is like the main one I've used a lot. Can you guys, can you? Natasha Denona's glow system is gorgeous. This is definitely more of like that Instagram beaming from Let's go in with the Glow Extreme on top of that. This was, I do remember, like just more glitter type effects. Just gonna do that right there. This is so beautiful. Then going in with the blush brush, going into the powder blush and just right there. Just a whisper of this shade. Just a whisper is all I want. Nothing more, nothing less. Whisper to me. Talk to me like lovers do. Na, 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 na. There we go. Oh. Look at that jawline. Double chin. Jawline. Perfect. That is it. Let me go and do the rest of my face, and we will see the final look in a moment. So here is the final look of the quad focus. So for lips, I went ahead and just did the Opulous Glossed and Pale Fire Nectar, my natural lip color. Yeah, I mean, tutorial number 6, not bad, not too shabby. Brows is still Benefit Gimme Brow and 4.5, still going strong. I'm pretty sure I hit bottom on that, I don't know yet. Dark Star Mascara for the mascara, obviously. But the eyeshadows are really just immaculate. And I feel like the quad in combination of the Rose Decadence is really, really working well together. I also feel like what Divine Rose 2, Huetopian Dream, you could really play a lot more with a lot of that aspect, I feel like. But I am curious of doing like the Plum Nocturne all over the lid and doing the Astral shade from Huetopian Dream all over it. Was it the Venusian Orchid or whatever it was called? I think that would look really beautiful. Or especially the Skin Show Nude. Pink, Skin Show Pink Dawn all over the lid with the lighter one. You know what? One second. Oh my god, I just now realized I didn't press record. It's still a morning for me. So, look at this. You see what I mean? These two are the two astral shades I was talking about. But I mean, complementary. I mean, can we get some complementary? Like it just familiar yet new in many aspects. But I do love how it plays very well with the Rose Decadence. Again, Rose Decadence. And like I said, if they redid the packaging for Rose Decadence and just re-released it with the color bomb, I would have loved that as well. Maybe switch out the Hedonistic Rose, I believe is what it's called, right? This one for something maybe more deeper or something more in the middle. But for the most part, familiar yet new. And I'm pretty sure if I were to pull out the Eternal Eden, you know what? I actually do have Eternal Eden here. So Eternal Eden with Passion Fleur. I mean, could they really though? For the most part, yes. I think, yeah. Familiar yet new. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I would do Divine Rose 2, you could really see that they do complement each other. But for the most part, I love it. I was a sucker for the packaging. It's what really sold me. If it was just the black lacquer packaging, I wouldn't have even thought of getting it. I didn't get the Venusian Sunrise quad. I'm gonna wait till I see that in person in September. Hopefully it comes here to the Netherlands. But for the most part, I think I am done buying a lot of makeup. I really want to focus more on creating my portfolio for the rest of the year and really playing around with a lot more textures, looks, creating more. I would love to do more grungy stuff. So I really love grunge. Keep an eye out for that. But just to experiment and play, like the color is just, oh, the Fire Rose Glow, I think that's what it's called, into the Scandalous, but also into the Pink Dawn. Skin Show Pink Dawn is just so beautiful because there's like pink flecks in the Fire Rose Glow. Oh, it's just so. The way she does what she does is phenomenal. It's chef's kiss. Because when I first saw that quad, I was like, how is this color story going to work? But now playing with it, what, 6 tutorials now? Obviously, it's a highly complementary palette to a lot of things you already have. But for the most part, I just... it's making me feel some type of way. But I hope if you guys have it, pull it out, play around with it. 6 tutorials. If you have the other things that I used with it, now you see how it's really going to play. I actually do want to do an introductory series of, if you're a first-time buyer to Pat McGrath, what I would personally get from a client's perspective as opposed to a makeup artist perspective. And I think I have Becca, I have NARS, I have Urban Decay foundation and stuff like that. So I will create a series of what I would highly suggest. And I'm more of a minimalist, surprisingly, when it comes to makeup for my looks, not for my collection, but for my looks, it's very minimal. I will use a bronzer for eyeshadow with a hint of maybe the highlight I'm using on them for the lid, a lot of mascara, liner, like it's very, very simple looks. But for the most part, this is it's redundant. The color story is very redundant, I'm not gonna lie. I am very curious as to what fall will bring, especially into the holiday collection. I think I'm looking more towards seeing hopefully more complexion, face, blush palettes from Pat McGrath. I would love to actually see, you know what, I'll do a series on what I would love to see for holiday when it comes to face palettes. I'm pretty sure another mega mothership, if she was going to throw us off guard, it would probably be kind of like what she did for February, the Love collection, where you had a neutral, you had a warm, and then you had a cool tone. That would be phenomenal to see again, but in quads. Astral Shades quads. But if they're going to be the smaller pan size, I don't want it. I want the big size. I need the 1 point. I need this size. I do love the smaller pants, I'm not gonna lie, because you do get a little bit more product, but aesthetically, it just throws me off because I'm like, there's just so much space in this. There's so much more space. But this does seem sturdier than this one, so that's a little interesting to feel as well. But tutorial number 6, I hope you guys enjoyed. As usual, go to my Instagram page to see the final edits of this look, which I usually drop during when I drop the videos. So I'll see you next video. We will go into the one and done quad focus. So next will just be these one by one with maybe a really cool wing liner or something like that. So we'll see. See you guys next video.